My name is Chad Kirschner. I work in Oracle's CRM Life Science Product Strategy Group. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about message plans using CRM on demand, how they're created, as well as different use cases they can be applied towards. Message plans are approved digital content which can be used for customer-facing activities. And as you can see, they're essentially a series of discrete images or messages strung together into a unique storyline. Marketing organizations create and manage these digital presentations typically, and sales organizations typically deliver the digital presentations and capture the content. As we talk about how you create a message plan using CRM on demand, it really consists of four basic steps. The first two involve users going ahead and uploading digital content as solutions. And then as you can see in step number two, going ahead and adding metadata tags to those solutions, such as titles, release and expiration dates. And then using steps 3 and step 4, you can see the true power of this model in that you can leverage that solution library that you've uploaded in steps 1 and 2 to apply those solutions to one or many different types of message plans, as you see in step 3. In this case, we've applied one solution to 3 different message plans or storylines. And then, of course, the fourth and final step here is adding some metadata or information about those storylines before you send it off to your field force. Now, traditionally, message plans have been used for e-detailing. However, I do want to expose you to two new use cases where message plans can be used today. One is around product education, and the second is around cross-promotion. It's possible to use message plans for education in addition to other use cases, where you want to educate users about internal product offerings or other internal information. As you can see on the screen at this point, we're showing Oracle's iSales client operating in disconnected mode, and users can very easily scroll through the list frame on the left-hand side to find message plans that have been targeted for internal education. They see those message plans by using conditional icons. In this case, I see internal education message plans designated with a magnifying glass icon. I can review the thumbnail visibility of that education plan on the right-hand side, or I can very easily navigate into a full screen mode where I can start to look at this educational content easily. Also, at the end of the presentation, I can register for my education group how useful I thought the educational material was. And naturally, these registered responses are sent back to the education group, where they can look at the responses using the pre-built analytics in CRM On Demand to determine what seemed to work well and what didn't work so well. Message plans can also be used for signature capture or cross-promotion, as I mentioned earlier. Now, when this is done, the message plan can be identified in the iSales client in the same way using conditional icons. And as you can see, in this case, I have a cross-promotion or signature message plan identified by a pencil. And when I go ahead and I capture signatures for sample drops or promotional drops, I can see that I've got a message plan for one particular product showing in the left-hand frame. I just so happen to be dropping that same product as a sample in the right-hand frame. But you have the opportunity to associate different products with different sample drops to pursue more of a cross-promotion or cross-selling strategy when you capture those signatures. And naturally, you can also use e-detailing message plans for e-detailing use cases as we've traditionally done. In the iSales client, you can see e-detailing presentations designated with a small flipboard icon. Naturally, you can look at the presentations in thumbnail or full screen mode, as you can see on the screen at this point. And then at the end of the presentation, you can go ahead and capture responses regarding how valuable the sales rep or the customer felt that presentation was. And again, all of those responses are fed back into CRM On Demand for analysis using the pre-built analytics. To round things out, we want to take a look at all the different types of pre-built analytics you can start to compile in CRM On Demand. In this case, you see a very simple dashboard where we've gone ahead and created a content analytics dashboard which tells our marketing group or administrative group how content was used across education, cross-selling, messaging, and e-detailing. So you can see all the different places where your solutions and message plans were used and how they were responded to or reacted to. I hope this presentation was useful today on message plans, use cases, and creation. For more information, please go ahead and visit our CRM On Demand website or contact me directly at chad.kirschner@oracle.com.